you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Sikika Sasa, an initiative of the United Nations Development Program, UNDP. I'm Kenny Wakenya in conjunction with KTN. I am your host, Jeff Koinange, and we are live at the Kibabii University College, Bungoma Town, Bungoma County. To be precise, we are literally 30-minute drive from the Malaba border gateway into Uganda. This is Bungoma County. Today we're talking about issues, the challenges, the problems affecting the third most populous county in the country. We're going to have a great panel of guests, including the governor of Bungoma County and the county commissioner, the women's rep, and others in the crowd. We have about 200-300 people here in the hall and about 300-400 spilled over into the outside. It's going to be a great show, an enthusiastic crowd who are asking the right questions. Before we go to our guests, we're going to look at a package prepared by KTN's very own Francis Ontomwa about the issues, the challenges affecting Bungoma County. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Bungoma Town, the headquarters of Kenya's third most populous county after Nairobi and Kakamega. The county has 9 constituencies bordering Busia, Kakamega and Trans Nzoia counties. Bungoma is cosmopolitan. The Bukusu sub-tribe of the Luya is the most dominant. The other tribes represented here include the Sabaot, the Tachoni, the Teso, the Batura and the Bongomek. Bungoma's rich history dates back to the construction of the Kenya-Uganda Railway in the 1920s. Many regard the county as a land of boundless opportunities due to its strategic location and endowment of wide-range natural resources. The advent of devolution was viewed as one that will play catapult to its potential. The county is known for its fertile land and is home to Mount Elgon, one of the 5 water towers in Kenya. The bulk of the road network, however, is composed of earth's surface, thus affecting access to markets.
Mabarabara sio mzuri kabisa. Haiko katika ile hali ambaye inaweza kukua mzuri katika hali ya usalama.
Unapata samaki imeoza kwa sababu ya usafiri. Barabara zingine zile si mzuri.
The main industries in the county are agriculture-based. They rely on local raw materials such as sugarcane, coffee beans, logs and tobacco. Only Nzoia Sugar Company produces refined sugar for human and industrial consumption. The others produce intermediary products which require further refining outside the county. The failure to revive key industries in the county is of concern to a county currently with a 56% poverty index. Kichinda Dairy and Malakisi Ginnery are some of the industries that went under. But of them all, none has been dogged by politics as much as the collapse of Buye Pan paper mills.
Tuko hapa kutoka 2009 tukigojea kampuni ya Pan paper ifunguliwe.
Kila neno imesemwa, hakuna mtu achatoa proposal. Tumeandikia kila mtu maneno.
In Sirisia, the page opens on what used to be one of Kenya's biggest and busiest open-air markets. Chwele Market stands a pale shadow of its former self.
Shida ambayo visa wetu wenye wanafanya na county government hata hawezi kujua ni cleaners ni nani. Wote unaona wanakata risiti, wanaenda round nakata risiti, ushuru, lakini hatuwezi kuona cleaners.
Insecurity in the county has been attributed to unemployed youth estimated at 60%. Infiltration of small arms from the Mount Elgon area and the porous Kenya-Uganda border have also been cited as key concerns for security.
Sasa tunataka security, wale wote kuanzia kwa OCS na OSPD wapikwe transfer.
Bungoma, ile kitu inatusumbua ni mambo ya panga. Imekuwa kama vile Al-Shabaab wanavyotumia AK-47.
The question of inclusivity in governance is one that has taken prominence in public debate here.
Mimi nahisi kwamba tumetengwa sisi kama watu Mount Elgon. Kwa sababu ukienda kwa jirani zetu Kimilili, they have fixed all the roads mpaka hata kwa boma za watu.
Sasa tunashangaa kwani uongozi inatoka chini gikuja juu ama inatakana watu wote wapate, kwa sababu tuko wanasema hii ni devolution.
Na devolution rasilimali inatakana igawe sawa.
I know people are saying that you're doing a lot of work in Kimilili. Stable soils, an advantage they have. Work will go on. But I'm sure when the rain goes down from end of November, all the roads that are in Mount Elgon, work will be done.
Billed as a rainbow county for its cosmopolitan face and wide range opportunities for economic takeoff, many, however, still regard Bungoma County as a sleeping giant, one that is yet to reawaken from slumber. Francis Ontomwa, KTN.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That was KTN's Francis Ontomwa on the issues, the challenges affecting Bungoma County. Now, you know, everywhere I go, whichever county I go to, I like to greet people in the local language. So let me give it a try over here. Mulembe Bosi. Let me try something else. Kama huwa wasakuru. All right, one more. Mwateka. Unaona? Umejaribu, eh? Very good, very good. This is what we want, an enthusiastic crowd, we want enthusiastic reaction, we want the energy, and we're going to do that. I'm going to introduce our panelists, the governor of Bungoma County, Kenneth Lusaka, has literally arrived in the building. He's getting made up real quick and mic'd up. He'll be with us momentarily. But let me introduce the other panelists, starting from my extreme left, the County Commissioner of Bungoma County. Please welcome Mohammed Malim. Right next to County Commissioner is Dr. Reginalda Wanyonyi. She is the Women's Rep, Bungoma County. Right next to her is Tekla Kirwa. She's a lecturer right here at Kibabi University College. And the man who's literally just gotten in his seat all the way from Kwale to Kisumu, drove all the way. Please welcome Governor Kenneth Lusaka from Bungoma County. Governor, thank you so much for making it, and thank you all for being part of the audience. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I always say, be part of the audience. Ask the questions. Hold your leaders accountable. In fact, you out there watching us right now, tweet us. The Twitter handle is @UNDP Kenya, @KTN Kenya, or you can tweet me @Koinange Jeff. Use the hashtag Sikika Sasa. Kwa sababu kama si sasa. All right, Sasa hivi. Governor, first question goes to you, sir. The rains, it rains like this afternoon when we arrived, it was pouring, and it's been like this. Apparently it rains a lot here, which means that the road network literally collapses. And a lot of people have been saying the roads are dilapidated, the road network is horrible, the roads need to be worked on. What are you doing about it, Governor? You've been in office a year and a half. What are you doing?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Sorry for coming late, like you've rightly said. I've come all the way from Kwale, and I'm glad and I thank God that I'm here to talk to the people of Bungoma and Kenya at large. It is true that the road network had collapsed over the years, and since we took over as a county government, we have put in place measures to try and repair the roads. We started with the urban roads, and as I speak, 19 urban roads that connect our major towns, that's Bungoma Town, Webuye, and Kimilili, have been tarmacked or brought to motorable levels. 68 contracts have also been issued out to the rural roads in all our 45 wards, and as we speak, work is ongoing. And of course, we must appreciate that road repair is a capital-intensive venture, and therefore we require a lot of money to do that. One of the roads that has been a nightmare to the residents of this county is the road from Misihu to Brigadier, which we are looking forward to putting tarmac. But as we speak now, we have put emergency funds, and over 15 kilometers have been done. In fact, it just falls short of being bitumen, but that is where we are heading. So I appreciate and agree that the road network has been a problem, but we are addressing it. Give it 2, 3, 5 years. Everybody in this county is going to see a big difference, and they will be happy.
2, 3, 5 years, Governor, you might not be in office.
Pardon?
2, 3, 5 years, you said you might not be here.
No, I will be in office, of course, in the next 10 years. Or
All right, Governor, there's a gentleman who's been tweeting all afternoon, and his name is Dr. Wafula Nalwa. And his first thing was all about, he says, roads, Musikoma, Mateka, Bumula is impassable, city center is an eyesore.
I think that fellow has not been to Bungoma County in the last 2 months. If you go to Bungoma town now, those who live in this county and appreciate, know what we have done in terms of road network. There are roads that are county roads that we are doing. Some even belong to, even the road that passes hospital was a nightmare. Right now it's motorable. We have roads that are being done by the county government, and we have roads that belong to the national government. We have, however, negotiated with the national government, and I'm proud to announce that 4 of our roads are going to be on the annuity program. The road from Chwele to Luahaha, which will connect us to Uganda and eventually Juba, is going to tarmac and is going to be commissioned anytime before the end of the year. The road from Musikoma to Buyofu, Mungasi, is also going to be tarmacked, is going to be commissioned also by end of this year. The road from Mateka to Mianga has also been captured for tarmacking, and the road from, like I've said, Misiho to Beregidia is in the second phase, which is also going to be tarmacked. And you also appreciate that recently I came from Germany about 2 weeks ago. And one of the issues that I addressed while in Germany was jump-starting the GIZ road projects, agricultural projects, which also have a link with the roads, which had stalled what we are calling the Roads 2000. And when I met KWF, which is the bank, the German bank that is funding the roads, they assured me that by mid-November, work will have started. The contractors are already the contractors have been awarded. Those who are going to do the contracts are already being trained as we speak now. So I think there is no cause to worry. I know, in fact, if you look at my priority, even my manifesto, and even the CIDP and the strategic plan, road network has been given a priority because it's an enabler of all the other development activities that will take place in the county. So those who live in Bungoma and they are here, most of these people I see around live here, and they can appreciate that we have done a lot and we are yet to do a lot. All we are requesting is even the county assembly, when they approve more money towards the road sector, we are going to achieve even more than what we have done in the 1 and about half years that we have been in office.
Okay, County Commissioner Mohammed Alam, a lot of people here complain that insecurity is a big problem in Bungoma County. And so you mentioned it in the package we just saw, that people carry pangas here the same way Al-Shabaab carries AK-47s. How big a concern is it? What are you doing about it?
Thank you, Jeff. Mali Mohammed is my name, the County Commissioner of Bungoma. I'm actually here with the County Security team. Let me take this opportunity to sincerely welcome you and your team to Bungoma County. And I landed in Bungoma June last year, having served the members of Al-Shabaab in Garissa. And I want to thank the government, His Excellency and his government for giving me another yet opportunity to come and address the challenges in Bungoma County. Bungoma County has been on the headlines for the wrong reasons, Jeff. That was April, May 2013. And that was the post-election, which of course led to killing of, I can confirm, because there has been a lot of speculation, 2 people were killed and over 50 were injured in Bungoma environs, the town environs, and the Kikwechi. But once we landed in here, and let me tell you, those sky marches led to the visit of His Excellency the Deputy President, which of course the leadership here and the stakeholders requested that they demand nothing else but an overhaul of the entire security team. Was that done?
Do people feel safe here? They don't feel safe, Commissioner.
Let me say, that led to the overhaul, and that's how I ended up in this county with the county security team. Jeff, challenges are there, but let's also appreciate, after we came to this county, 11 of those hardcore criminals who were associated with the killings of Kikwechi and Bungoma town have been brought to book. 6 have so far been sentenced to death. 1 actually has jumped bail, and 4 are in remand. We had actually a calm period for almost a year until the killing of the late Mama Agneta and her 3 daughters. That actually hit again the headlines, And I partly attributed to that for lack of working relationship between the three arms of the government.
People talk about proliferation of weapons, that weapons are easily brought across the porous border. Is that true? You see that?
The issue of small arms and light weapons, of course we border Uganda as a country through the Mount Elgon ecosystem. Maybe the perception still is about the SLDF, the Support Land Defense Force, which to me, of course, is no more in place. So, Jeff, I want to say, Bungoma, like any other part of this country, there could be firearms, illegal firearms in the wrong hands, like any other part of this country. But a lot has been done. The man who was behind the killing of Mama Agneta and her 3 daughters is today in custody, Rasto. Rasto.
Okay.
I'm sure that is a big milestone for the security personnel.
Yeah.
But that matter is in court. I don't want to dwell a lot in it.
Okay.
Jeff, let us also appreciate and applaud His Excellency and his government. For the first time in the history of this country, we have vehicles with fuel cards in every police station, with every OCPD, sub-county AP commanders, the DCIOs, the county commissioners and the deputy county commissioners.
There's no problem if someone calls in and the police wouldn't say we don't have fuel.
No more business, Jeff, where people used to be told we have no vehicle, neither do we have fuel. That is history, and we have no reason not to respond.
Maswali, it's for questions, people. It's all about you. It's all about you. Let's ask the questions. Go ahead. Go.
My question is to the governor. I just wanted to find out...
Give us your name, man, please. Where are you from?
My name is Namlei Wasike. I just want to find out if you are aware of the Jiga prevalence in Bungoma County. We have children, we have the old who are vulnerable, and they are really suffering. In fact, I've come to realize that even our elected leaders, their neighbors, adjacent and opposite, are suffering from Jigas. So where is our hope? Thank you very much.
Let me ask Dr. Reginalda Wanyonyi that question. You're the women's rep Bungoma County. What are you doing about the Jiga menace?
In fact, currently, as we speak, the Jiga menace is quite high in Bungoma County. And what my office has done, which Namlei can get in touch with, is we have partnered with Hard Kenya, who are actually also keen on anti-Jigas, and we are rolling out a program, starting with the Kapchai constituency, which is central Bungoma sub-county, where we want to start the program of anti-Jiga, starting with the first 5 schools in Kapchai. But this, in conjunction, I want to believe that the county government will have to input in so that we join hands, because this is not a one-person kind of affair. We need a leadership that is united so that we build some synergy to see that Bungoma County very, very key aspect that has been raised.
Let me ask, yes, Governor.
And I think whoever asked the question, I want to thank her because she's doing something about it. I am aware, but we should not only be addressing the symptoms. We need to address the causes of why Jigas are coming to our county. Because if you look at it, where these Jigas are, parts of Bumola, Kabuchai, the poverty index is also very high. So it has something to do with poverty. So what we must do is to invest in programs that are going to eradicate, if not minimize, poverty in this area. So what we are doing now, through even our Ministry of Health and other NGOs, is to deal with the problem as it is now, but more importantly, to address issues of poverty so that we don't have this menace coming up later on in life.
Tekla Kira, let me give you the stage a little bit. You've been a little quiet here. You're a lecturer here at Kibabi. This University College, I mean, people outside here have never heard of this place.
Yeah, Kibabi University is a constituent college of Masinde Muliro, and it was just started like 4 years ago. And at the moment, we are still attached to Masinde Muliro, so we are growing up, and I think soon we are going to get our charter, and hence we shall go public.
When do you think you will grow up? Because you just said you were growing up.
Soon, today, even not today really, but
I think, Jeff, before the end of the year,
there'll be a charter.
There will be a charter. The president is coming to present a charter That I can confirm. What we are waiting for is the date.
Oh,
but
okay. All right.
Yes.
Who has the microphone? Go ahead.
So I'm Wekesa Jonathan, that is from Kandui sub-county, and my question is directed to the governor. My question is this way. Putting in mind that as there are some youths who have not been occupied anywhere, and the issue is all about unemployment, what measures have you put in place to ensure that the youth employment has been addressed so that the high rate of crime has been capped?
Good. Hold on, Governor. Go ahead, ma'am.
Mimi majina naitwa Priska Mayende, ninatoka kwa CPO inaitwa Viriso Farmers Field School. Mimi ni mkulima. Kwa hivyo swali langu ninataka kuuliza wahusika kwa sababu mkubwa wetu waka hapa. Wizara ya Kilimo, mna mipango gani kuhusu sehemu ya kilimo? Kwa maana katiba yenye mmeshika kwa mkono hii 10% of a farmer must have tree. Imesema tu vizuri vile nasema hivyo, must have trees. Kama ofisi yako governor, ni mipango gani umeweka hili kusaidia wakulima? Kwa sababu wakulima, hata tuko na wakulima wa chini sana wenye wanataka usaidizi wa mbegu ili wapande na wakabiliane na mambo ya climate change. Kwa nini nasungumzia mambo ya climate change? Mnasikia wanalia mambo ya barabara kila mahali. Kwa hivyo wewe sijui una mipango gani ya kutusaidia sisi kama wakulima? Jambo lingine namalizia nikisema hivi. Sisi huku tumeweka vikundi. Watu wa Wizara ya Kilimo wametuambia tutengeneze vikundi. Lakini hivi vikundi hata hatuoni ikitusaidia kwa sababu nyinyi hamuna mipango ya kutupatia pesa. Tumetengeneza, mkikuja mna fomu zenyu, mna waja zetu na mna fomu zenyu. Sasa tunashindwa. Tunashindwa hizi zenyu zenye mna fomu na expert wenye mmetrain mbeleni wako. Jambo la mwisho.
Nyinyi mnataka pesa mashinani, ndivyo mnataka? Tunataka pesa mashinani.
Tunataka tupewe pesa kama vikundi, hatutaki loan. Sisi tunataka kama grant, ndio wakulima tujiwezeshe. Haya, jambo lingine. Ninaenda kwa huyu wa security huyu.
Ngoja. Priska. Anaitwa Mohamed Malem, yeye ni county commissioner.
Haya. Ni sawa. Haya, nimesikia sasa. Yeye langu ni hivi. Ninakuomba upande wa watu wa community policing. Kwa sababu sasa kila kitu imerudi kwa county. Hawa jamaa wanaumia na wanasaidia nyinyi upande wa usalama. Ni mbinu gani mko nayo? Kwa sababu hao watu wanatumia airtime, hao watu wanaoshughulika kila kitu. Sijui ni mbinu gani mko nayo kusaidia hao watu. Kwa hivyo msaidie Mama Reginata, saidia wamama. Wamama Mikanda 75% ni wamama. Saidia wamama. Wakati mwingine ndio tutakupea kura.
We have a couple of minutes before we go to break. Hold your questions. County Commissioner, let's start with you first, and then we go to the governor, and then we take a break. Go ahead. Community policing.
Thank you, Jeff. Mama Mayende, asante kwa hiyo swali, na nataka kuambia ya kuwa community policing ni mipango ambaye sasa hata tumeenda, zamani ilikuwa mpaka kata, lakini kwa mwito wa Mheshimiwa Rais tumeanzisha mambo ya nyumba 10 ambaye sasa inaenda mpaka kwa kijiji. Na katika Bungoma County, kwa wananchi hapa nataka kuwaelezea, tuko na kamati 8750 na wako kila sehemu ya county hii. Ni ukweli changamoto ambayo umesema, hawa watu wanajitolea kwa kinaga ubaga kutusaidia Jeff, kwa mambo ya information, kutupigia simu na mambo mengi. Na hayo mambo nafikiria county government pia imepewa jukumu la kutusaidia hali ya usalama, na governor pamoja na serikali yake inastahili wawe na kitu inaitwa Community Policing Authority, CPA. Na hiyo kamati ikitengenezwa, bwana governor, tumekubaliana tukishatengeneza lazima kuwe na njia moja ya kuwasaidia kwa njia moja ama nyingine. Mambo ya sisi kushirikiana na county government, Jeff, nataka kuambia kwa haraka, county ya kwanza katika nchi hii kuwa na policy document kwa mambo ya partnership ya peace building and conflict management. Nataka kujivunia hiyo, na wengine waje watuombe hiyo mfano na tutawapatia.
Dr. Reginata, saidia wa mama, amesema saidia wa mama ndio utapata kura.
She has said it perfectly right. The point is, since we were elected on affirmative action, it was because of that cry for women. Like there was no much address towards burdens of women, especially incomes in the hands of the women at the grassroots. The only challenge which I want to bring out here is, unlike other elected leaders in the National Assembly, especially for the constituencies, they have a kitty of CDF which they can specifically target it and address issues. Me, as a woman member of parliament elected on affirmative action, the lady and many others, she's talking on behalf of thousands of other women. We do not have a kitty as members of parliament who are on affirmative action and who are actually in charge of a whole county, like in my case, 9 constituencies. The groups she's talking about, there are those that have been formed long ago. And I think the cry is quite clear that we need a kitty to cater directly for the needs of women in this particular county. And the county government should also join hands, not only to form new groups, but also to address already established groups, which I think she has also addressed. That is the only way we can have women at the grassroots have money in their hands, and that's how they can manage their lives.
Ongea na governor pia, ana pesa mashinani, ana pesa. Wanaitisha pesa. Okay, Governor, youth unemployment first, real quick.
Okay, thank you very much. I think the youth, obviously, not only in Bungoma County, but the whole country, youth unemployment is an issue. And that is why, as a county government, in the last financial year, we allocated 90 million to empower the youth, to give them to start businesses. We are also giving the youth money through loans to be able to empower them, so that instead of becoming employment seekers, they become employment creators. They create jobs through the money that we are going to give them to start small enterprises in the various wards. We have, through the cottage industry that we are putting up, because we are putting up a tomato factory somewhere in Tulienge. We are also completing the tannery here, which is just at the tail end. We are completing the slaughterhouse in Chwele. With all this is going to create employment. And then, of course, later on I'll be talking about pan paper and the latest developments. So that they then get employment, but we're encouraging them that, because in terms of employment, it's not possible to employ all the youth who don't have jobs, because it is a huge number, it's a big challenge, and we must look for ways of creating jobs. Now, agriculture. Mama amezungumzia mambo ya kilimo. Na kusema ukweli, mwaka huu unakumbuka kwamba kupitia Wizara ya Kilimo tulipeana mbolea ya bure kwa mama ambao hawajiwezi, mama 200 katika kila ward. A total of 9,000 women, a vulnerable group, a vulnerable people walipata mbolea. Tumenunua kuanzia, kwa sababu ya pesa, tumenunua motorcycles 15 kusaidia extension. Eventually tunataka kununua nyingine. Tumenunua tractors ambazo zimekuja, na hata mbolea na mahindi tulipeana kwa subsidized fee, tulikuwa tunauza shilingi 800, na tunatarajia kwamba mwaka ujao tutaongeza, ili wale ambao wataweza kusaidika namba itakuwa zaidi. Na pia hata greenhouses tumepeana zaidi ya 95 katika ward zote. Greenhouses ni kusaidia wale wanataka kufanya kilimo cha horticulture, mambo ya tomatoes na vitu kama hizo, na tumetarget youths na women. Kwa hivyo tunataka kuuliza kwamba wale afisa wetu wa nyanjani pia tunataka kuona kwamba mwaka ujao tuwaajiri, ili tuweze kusaidia, kwa sababu ninaelewa bila hata kuelezwa kwamba uti wa mgongo wa kaunti ya Bungoma ni kilimo.
Mama, umesikia? Umeelewa? Kidogo tu, okay. I know there's lots of questions. I'm coming that side, okay? It's good to see people. You've suddenly woken up, eh? Umeamka sasa? Umechemka? Haya bas, wacha tuende commercial break alafu tarudi, okay? We'll do that right now. I know you have many questions. I know outside you guys have a lot of questions, and we'll do that because your leaders are here. Ask the questions. Let's get this show going. In the meantime, Sikika Sasa takes a break. Keep tweeting at UNDP Kenya, at KTN Kenya, at Koinange Jeff. The hashtag is JKL. Sikika Sasa live from Kibabi University College, Bungoma County. Takes a break. We'll be back in a moment.